So I'm doing a video, I guess a whole week worth of videoing, because I have actually finally decided to get my eyebrows tattooed. I've always had okay brows. I've never thought that I needed it. It was more the fact that as I'm getting older, I tend to not wear much makeup at all. So right now I've got nothing on my face. I'm just blessed with good skin, which thank God. I mean, I've got many other issues in my life, but skin is one of the best things that I've got, so yay. But I've decided to get my brows tattooed. So right now I've got a bit of henna that is fading out. So I don't, my natural color, obviously, as you can see, I've got regrowth, so it does obviously match that. But yeah, I've decided to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you guys all updated on the day I get it done, which is tomorrow. And also the healing process and what they look like once they've healed. If I need a touch up as well, we'll go ahead and do that. But what I've also booked in for, just basically out of curiosity, because I love lipstick, I really do, but I hate how it fades. I hate how it comes off. I hate how it cracks on the inner. It just frustrates you when you're going out, especially to dinner or, out for drinks and stuff, and then you're constantly topping up your lips. So I've actually booked in for the same day, lip blush tattooing. So this was definitely a curiosity thing. I've seen it done. I know people who have had it done and they look absolutely amazing. I'm one to just literally pop on some pawpaw cream on my normal, work days or days off, just to keep them hydrated. But I really thought that getting them colored would be awesome. So I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm going to go with just like a nice light pink or medium pink, sort of just a nice blush color. But I'm going to keep you guys updated on that as well. So because I'm getting them both done the same day, it's going to make videoing it a whole lot better. But yeah, so most people heal lips in about 7 days. Some people are luckier and can get it healed in 4 days. I have never really had a problem with tattoo healing before, and I hold color really well with tattoos, so this is really exciting. I'm going to keep you updated on the pain level of it, and just basically my whole journey of cosmetic tattooing, because I know in my industry I'm going to get a lot of people asking all those questions anyway. So what it felt like, how long it took to heal. So basically when it's freshly done, so probably the day after, so on Wednesday, I'm gonna legit look like I've got probably 2 mils of lip filler in there, purely from swelling. As well, the tattoo, like any other tattoo, it will look a lot more intense, the color. So once that upper layer or top layer sort of peels off once it's healed, it will be more of a light blush color. So I will look pretty scary for about a week, and I'm freaking out about that because I have work. And I've also got to take my daughter to a JoJo Siwa concert. So out in public with healing tattoos, it's going to be amazing. No, not really. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, it should be fun. Fingers crossed nothing goes wrong. I have a lot of faith in this girl. And yeah, obviously I will tag her in this video so that she can share it as well. Happy days. Melanie has now drawn out my eyebrows and measured them perfectly, as well as the outline of my lips. And here we have the finished eyebrows straight after the tattooing. It was amazing, didn't feel it, was really, really good. For the lips, we started with an outline tattoo, which you can see her doing right now. The pain level of this wasn't too intense. I had numbing cream, so it was pretty good. I guess all in all, the pain threshold of I'm not going to lie, it is painful, but it's bearable. So you can sit through it, and you do kind of get over it towards the end. As you can see in this small video, she is now doing the shading. So once she's done the outline, she's gone through and basically colored in between the lines, started shading. We did 2 layers of shading on both lips. So once she finished the bottom, she went up to the top, did the shading on that, wiped them over, and then we went again through the bottom and then again on the top. And by that point you are kind of a little bit over it, but it is definitely worth it. The pain is worth it, and yeah, the end result is just perfect. So Melanie did an amazing job, and yeah, definitely would do it again. Okay, so I have no makeup on. This is all tattooing and obviously lash extensions. Holy crap. These lips were the most painful tattoo that I've ever freaking had in my life. And I have tattoos. I've got tattoos. I've got some on my neck, my back. Holy crap. It was intense. They do numbing cream. I could not imagine the pain without numbing cream. I can barely talk right now. It's so swollen and sore. But on a good note, check out the brows. Damn. Now, I barely felt those at all. Like, definitely suggest if someone's been wanting to get their brows done but was scared about the pain, yada, 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 totally get the brows done, because honestly, I literally felt nothing. I could have fallen asleep. But the lips was a whole nother level. Now, I was warned about it. I was told that the lips were quite painful, and I was kind of sort of, I guess, trying to compare it in my head to what it would feel like as opposed to a normal tattoo. So a normal tattoo, the outline hurts probably the most, and a lot of the shading is pretty bearable. However, in this case, it all hurt. The whole thing. Now, I know you're probably looking at it now thinking, holy shit, it is like full-on glam makeup. So the lips will actually fade 30 to 50% of what they are now. A little tip that I picked up on was I got anti-inflammatories yesterday, and I took 2 Voltaren tablets 20 minutes before my appointment, and literally I was at the appointment for probably 3-ish hours, so it took more time to draw out the brows, draw out the lips, everything like that. The tattooing itself took about 40 minutes each. Yeah, it really, like brows I think went a lot quicker. But yeah, so taking anti-inflammatories, as you can see, like they're swollen, but not too much. Like they actually look okay. They just look like I've got obvious lipstick on. Yeah, so I guess care instructions for them is treat it like an open wound. It is a tattoo. It will scab. You can prevent it by dabbing and blotting your lips with boiled water that's been cooled down with a makeup pad. Basic general ruling to any tattoo: keep it clean, keep it moisturized. But yeah, so this is day 1. Actually not day 1. I'm not going to label it day 1. It's day of. I just got home, had these done. So I'm going to keep you updated every single day, and hopefully, let's pray for a good healing. Hallelujah. Yes, please. Hey guys, so it is day 1 after healing. So last night's sleep was pretty good. I was kind of expecting to maybe get up in a bit of pain or not be able to sleep on my side or anything like that, but honestly, I didn't feel a thing. It was had a really good night's sleep. The only downfall was when I did toss and turn, my lips did get stuck to the pillow. But it didn't hurt. So, you know, that's just, I guess, a little thing to look out for, because with any healing process, there is a little bit of weeping. This is why the gloss is always on. So in between applying this, I do need to dab my lips down with some sterile water, and then reapply the gloss to keep it hydrated for the whole time. I put the same gloss on my brows as well, just to, I guess, keep them hydrated as well, so that the healing process isn't going to be as bad. In terms of pain, the brows, I literally can't feel them. They're a little bit itchy, which is a really good sign of healing. The lips are I guess they're not as tight as what they were yesterday. There's not really any pain. It's just a little bit sensitive around the lip line. So while tattooing, the top lip was obviously the most painful part. So that's where it's still a little bit tender. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of hard. Through the top lip line there's a little bit of scabbing. So that's a really good sign of healing. But yeah, I'll keep you updated every day. So far, so good. And yeah, I hope this is really going to change people's minds in getting some cosmetic tattooing, because honestly, it's so good to wake up in the morning. I checked myself out this morning. I was like, I am ready for the world, and I haven't even put any makeup on my face. So good. See you tomorrow. So day 2. I'm noticing that the lips are drying or wanting to dry out a lot more than normal, or more than the past days. Basically, they're soaking up all the creams that I'm putting on them. You can see they're starting to crack a little, but and yeah, it's a weird sensation. I can't really say what it feels like. It feels like my lips are tight and dry. It just feels like, even though there's that gloss on there, it just feels so dry, like I need to keep reapplying. But in terms of healing, I think it's doing really well. So once I'm wiping gently or dabbing with the makeup wipes and just the sterile water, little tiny pieces of the ink are coming off, so from like scabbing. But yeah, you can also see they're changing color. So they're getting more of a pinky peach, which is the color that we originally went with. So you can see on my bottom lip that it is starting to lighten. In terms of brows, I haven't seen any flaking yet. You can see little scabs in there trying to form, but honestly, I would do brows a million times again in my life. Lips I'll definitely do again too, but yeah, so far so good. So as I said, I promised I'm going to keep you updated day by day. I wasn't going to do a video today because honestly I look the same. So yeah, fingers crossed something starts happening so I can at least keep you guys updated. But by the looks of it, I'm an easy healer, so no horror stories here from me. But I'll check in tomorrow. Day 3. Yes, I look different. I've taken my hair extensions out just in case everyone was like, what's different? But day 3, again, brows still the same. They're not changing really. You can see the little scabs in there, but none of them have fallen off. The care for the brows is so simple. I think like there's a lot more videos out there on eyebrows because it was quite popular or it still is quite popular, but in terms of lip videos, I found nothing. There was a few, and a lot of them were bad reviews anyway, so I wanted to do a video of the healing process and everything I've gone through based on an uplifting experience mainly. But this is day 3. So as you can see, the bottom lip is pretty much healing up. So you can see it's a lot lighter, the color. We've gone more pinky, more peachy. It's hard to really see, but yeah, like when I'm holding it up, you can see the top lip's still quite full with color. The bottom one is starting to be a little bit more patchy and faded out. That's just purely because the scabs are starting to come off. In terms of feeling, what I'm feeling at the moment, they are really crusty, really dry. When you rub your lips together, all you can feel is flakes, like there's one right there. Yeah, so it's constantly flaking, constantly shedding. I'm just making sure that I keep putting on the vitamin A cream to keep it, moisturized. The top lip is still quite, I guess I'd say, more uncomfortable. It's not painful. It's still very tight on the cupid's bow and the upper lip line. Apart from that, the flakiness is just really annoying. But there's no pain at all. I can still smile. I can still talk. When I pout, that's when it's a little bit sore. But yeah, basically everything's right on track. So yeah, I think I'm going for probably a 7-day healing process with mine because I'm still waiting for that top lip to shed. So like I said in the beginning, it's either between 4 to 7 days of healing and shedding. But mine still has a long way to go, but at least I can see roughly the color of what it will be. When I pull back my lip, see, yeah, in there, there's no real defined line. See, that all needs to come off, but it all sort of blends really well. But I can tell based on my before and after photos that it will be obviously quite noticeable. But yeah, that's obviously the look I was going for. Something that was noticeably different from my natural lips, but also something that wasn't so intense. Like if I walked around like this every single day, I mean, I probably wouldn't hate it because I really like this color, but it would make it really hard to dress, wear certain outfits or things like that. But yeah, it is what it is, and I love them. So yeah, I'll keep you updated again. So day 3, stay tuned for day 4. I think that there's going to be a lot of change overnight and through the day, going into day 4, just because there is so much shedding going at the moment. So yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more different. I think the bottom lip probably would have taken a lot of the skin off by that point. So we'll keep you updated. See you tomorrow. This is the healing process of day 1, day 2, and day 3. Stay tuned for more. Day 4. Wow, what a difference. I have completely lost all my scabbing. So this is actually going to be the color that they will be. And I'm very happy. I mean, it looks like I've got lipstick on, but it looks not that intense that it's going to be crazy. Yeah, love it. I think it's going to be amazing. So I'm not sure if the color settles anymore over the next few days, but basically all my scabs have come off. I've kind of kept most of my gloss off for this video so that you could see as well, but all in all, amazing. Would definitely do it again. Yeah, and this literally took 4 days to heal, so yeah. But like I said earlier, some people are not as lucky and they get 7 days. But, you know, it is a very quick, once they start scabbing and peeling, it sort of comes off straight away. And yeah, within like the next day, pretty much. But very happy. Even when I pout, there's no like defined lines. It's all blended through perfectly. So I'm going to pop up at the end of this video a before and after. Also, because my brows aren't fully healed, I will come back later on and do a video. Probably I'm going to go with maybe even a year later and do a video just so that everyone can see how they've faded out, and how they're lasting as well. But yeah, apart from that, everything is great. And thanks for tuning in on my journey of cosmetic tattooing. So that's my whole journey. I absolutely love everything, and thank you for tuning in.